full-time cars out of the Chip Ganassi stable in 2016.
You know, we're riding with Ryan Reed, and we talked about the chase format that we have this year. Would you just think about it?
Be here for a while.
All right, thanks, Bubba. Chris?
Well, a bunch of drivers that didn't decide to drive in this practice. Some of them went to the beach. Some of them went to the golf course. Ryan Sieg, you're not running this practice, but I just saw you working on the 93 car, your teammate down there. You were changing shocks on that car.
Yes, sir. Yes. Just trying to help them out, get as many runs as possible, and help them get in the race, which is Scott Legacy's the Florida Alert car. Just trying to help him get in the race, and he'd be a great teammate to have in the Daytona race. Just glad to have him on board and helping us run down here with at Daytona. But our car needs a little sponsorship on the sides. It's black, red, and yellow, and we just need some sponsorship to get on those quarter panels to help out.
Well, it looks good over there in the garage. Obviously, you have a fast car for tomorrow.
A driver that had great success here 2 years ago. Top 10 in February, top 5 in July.
Well, Adam, there's a lot of rookies in the field and a lot of faces in new places, but this veteran driver, Joey Logano, knows a thing or two about it. What are some of the things you have to take into consideration when you don't know all the guys you're racing with, especially at Daytona?
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, we were talking about it last night, but you know, you don't know who you're racing out there, and it's kind of you know, a lot of times when you go speedway racing, you kind of know what everyone's doing and you know their moves you're going to make, so you can kind of play off of that. But there's a lot of rookies out here that haven't raced speedways before, or you haven't raced around a lot to really know what they're going to do. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of a learning curve for myself to kind of see how they're like and who you want to, you know, be close around when it comes to the end of the race. That's the most important part, is being surrounded by some fast cars at the end that you can you know, put yourself in a great position to win with our discount tire Ford.
It's always good to see the defending Daytona 500 champion in the field.
Yeah, Logano really has flexed his muscles when it comes to these draft races recently. Won last year here at Daytona, as Jamie pointed out, won the fall race at Talladega, won the Xfinity race last spring at Talladega as well.
And this week, he's been particularly impressive in that Cup car, charging from the back of the pack.
Turned 79 today. Happy birthday to Roger. Saw Ryan Sieg on track while we were having that conversation. Both he and his teammate Scott Legacy Jr. locked in the field. Sieg went to 8th as we look at.
That's a heck of a move. He saw a hole low and he took it and was going for the lead.
And I would say that Joey Logano, not knowing who's in that 14,
right back in the top 10.
I cannot understand how Ryan Sieg doesn't have a full-time legitimate ride. Not to say that they aren't giving it everything they have, but this kid does a great job every time you see him race, and he pops up at random racetracks with good results.
And that persistence and that good job has been rewarded. Greg Fernelli with Stock Car Steel, he put his name on that car this morning. He's got a sponsor that helps this young team. I guarantee you Ryan Sieg can not only drive it, he could probably build a motor in it if he had to. He does it all.
And remember a couple of minutes ago when I said Casey Kane? And remember a couple of minutes ago when I said Casey Kane won here July 2014? You know who pushed him to the checkered flag? Of course, it was Ryan Sieg.